town with no care for fun. Her mama said nevermore with the dog when you flirt with the fire, when you flirt with the law. She's out chasing dreams on the silver screens. She's stealing scenes of the make-believe, and now she's under the thumb of the gun with the future's at stake when she's leaving for fun. To be another fool, I'm dancing with a fever bruise. Living fast, you gotta keep it cool. She's here to stay. She's far away. Don't be another fool. I'm dancing with a fever bruise. Living fast, you gotta keep it cool. She's here to stay. She's a runaway. She's down 21, out on the front. Not a moment to lose, not another excuse. There is a sadness that speaks from the eyes. There's a madness and evil she keeps in disguise. A gaze cold as ice from the years of past. They tell the tale of a love gone stale, spending the nights in the fill of the chase to escape from the pain of a world gone insane. To be another fool, I'm dancing with a fever bruise. Living fast, you gotta keep it cool. She's here to stay. She's far away. Don't be another fool. I'm dancing with a fever bruise. Living fast, you gotta keep it cool. She's here to stay. She's a runaway. She can't go it alone. She's so far from home. She ain't going alone. She's so far from home. Don't be another fool. I'm dancing with a fever rules. Living fast, you gotta keep it cool. She's here to stay. She's a runaway. Don't be another fool. I'm dancing with a fever rules. Living fast, you gotta keep it cool. She's here to stay. She's a runaway. She can't get in there. No, no, no. She can't get in there. No, no, no. She can't get in there. No, when you found the moment. Oh, no, no. She's just 17, a killer queen. She's on the town with no care for fun. Her mama said nevermore with the dog.
All right, guys, I'm back. We're gonna do some Doom here. Pretty typical night. Just got done doing an interview for the Megatronics upcoming EP with Karen Zoe Lee with Night Ride FM. It'll be airing on Thursday night. Sorry, it just looks like my color looking a little weird. Yeah, it's like is it adjusting? Hold on. Is it this? There we go. All right. Anyways, let's get started here. Today, I'm feeling a little bit of Doom. Here we go. Adjust this. Go. Doom 2 is what I'm feeling today. Yeah, it totally does look like it's adjusting my light for some reason. I don't know why, but I think we'll manage. All right. Well, let's get cracking here. Adjust some sound here. All right. I always check my levels just to make sure nothing is weird. It does look like it's adjusting my light for some reason. Cool. All right, we're good. Okay. Just posting something on Instagram to get everyone to tune in real quick. Alright, upcoming. Okay. Coming show with. Okay. Love streaming. See, his autocorrect is so strange right now. I just do love streaming. Alright, so live streaming. Alright. And done. Alright, let's see some ultra violence. The gentleman's way to play the game. Hey. What's up, man? Let me go pull up my chat here so I can read it a little bit better. And we'll get into it. Alright, how you doing, Gohan? Haven't seen you in a bit. Just doing a couple posts real quick here. And then we're gonna get going. Alright. Let me pull the chat up so I can read what you're saying. Let's see what it is. Oh, no kidding. How'd that go? It's terrible. Maybe I have to check it out, yeah. Well, at least you gave it a shot. I duked it out one time with, I think it was like the 5th or something like that, best ranked player in Smash 4 in Virginia. And I was just happy I was able to get him with a dunk or two here and there. I can make a God King bleed. I was happy with that. Ooh. I know, I should be wasting ammo, but whatever. I want to get 100% in this level. What the... What was that about? Whatever. There you are. I still don't know how I open that. Oof. Oof. So you excited for Dragon Ball Superhero coming out? Where do you think it takes place in the timeline? Let me send a message real quick. Oh, snap. I'm busy. Contact one of my buddies. I mean, Pan looks like she's like a toddler now, so it's implying it could take place after the end of Z. But that makes it really hard to place it with the manga. Hey, thanks for joining, Darth Spanky. Hope you had a good stream. Oh, I fell down. You remember this stage, don't you? Hey, Germ. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Ah. Always catches me off guard. Easy to get lost in these levels if you don't know them. We did good teamwork on this level. Yeah, like Ginyu, when you take you answer to Frieza, you know. Also, it's same thing with Dispo, you know? Like, Dispo's apparently, like super mega fast, but, like, wouldn't Jiren be faster? I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. The whole power level thing's just confusing. Ah. Yeah, we did good teamwork on this one. Ooh, good shot. It's good. It was good. Lucky shot there. I think I'm gonna try to do Tuesdays and Thursdays on my channel. Like, kind of make it a bit more schedule. Because I think it's one of the big weaknesses of my Power Up stuff is, or Power Up gaming stuff. Oh yeah, dude, I had a discussion about this recently. You would have thought it was so funny. Hey, Sticky Shoes, dude, it's so good to have you, see you around, buddy. See, as I was saying, I'm gonna try to do Tuesdays and Thursdays. Actually, like commit, you know, just really stick around this time. So probably do 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and if it really picks up, maybe I'll do other days as well. Oh shit! Caught me sleeping. Here we go. Just need a little bit of health. Dude, I could really just play Doom 1 and 2 endlessly. It's so fun. Because it's actually really close to affiliate. I just have to do a few more streams, and I'm on affiliate. But I just never had a structured like schedule. So might as well get back into it. The only downside is there may be a week, like if I'm recording a lot, where I've got to watch my voice. Like I might have to like take a night or two off here and there, but this could be fun. It's not too much stress. Like it's not like a Megatronic set or anything like that, but So the thing hold me back, cause like I didn't pick Wednesdays because a lot of times sometimes I teach voice lessons from like noon to like 8:30, and so usually I'm kind of tuckered out. Oh, fuck. It's always the chain gunners. Dude, no kidding, man. Oh, speaking of that, dude, I've been actually talking to some of the guys I did those interviews with. I've been trying to catch up with a lot of them, because that was wild how a lot of the guys that used to follow this channel met me, because I didn't really use this channel much. Like, that's the thing. Like, my main thing as an entertainer is not Twitch. Like, this is just fun for me. Like, I mean, maybe I'll take it seriously at some point in the future, but this is just, laid back fun. And yeah, that's how I met you. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you feel that way. You're pretty cool too, man. But yeah, like that was back when like it was quote unquote just the flu. Remember that era? It doesn't seem like it's just the flu anymore. But I found what was kind of strange after those. I can't say the word of the pandemic, I've noticed, because I kind of blacklist you a little bit. Although, based on my interviews, like we said it plenty of times. But I'm trying to like hang back on it, so we'll just call it the pandemic. But I've been noticing a lot of the people that were kind of big into revealing what was going on early. They have went kind of really off the deep end. Not that saying that maybe they're wrong, but some of the catching up I've had with some people has been revealing. Like, I've been trying to stay as scientific as I can based on my opinion about stuff, but like I'm hearing like bioweapon stuff, and I don't know about that. I mean, you guys saw it here first back in last February or last March, where like Quentin and I, we were talking about lab leak. Oh, thanks, man. I try to be. I do my best. I think we all got our flaws. This is good for me to kind of like work on. Just my own way I approach people and stuff outside of performing. Like, for me, it's always like an experiment kind of, where I know that sometimes, especially professionally, like when I'm running bands and stuff, dude, like sometimes you got to be the villain, and I'm trying to find a way to like, I don't know, work that side out of me a little better. Like, I'm always trying to find ways to work on my personality, or at least I try to. I think in many ways I got addicted to social media, and I still kind of am. Not kind of am, I am. And I think in that, when you're not really hearing someone's voice too often, like, you kind of view a lot of other people as quote unquote like the other, and it makes you very confrontational. So it's a good way for me to avoid doing that. But yeah, dude, it's crazy, like some of the theories I've been bumping into from some of the guys that I used to talk to back in that day, back during the it's just the flu period. And I'm trying, like, there's a lot of the more harder to believe conspiracy kind of stuff, like it's a hoax, all those things, but I try to like not leave any stone unturned. Where am I going? Okay. But it just kind of blew my mind, because there's some people early on that I kind of cross-referenced that were more experts in the field than I was. And some of them are like going into some really wild stuff. And so currently I've been just kind of almost like fascinated to try to get to the bottom of maybe there's more that's being hidden from us. Back when you guys joined my channel, again, they were telling us it was just the flu. And, I think you guys were tuning in because you knew better. It's obvious this was not just the flu. There's something else going on. I think that the lab leak stuff they were talking about was no surprise to any of us. Like, especially the people that were like on the level that we were on early on. Like, it just seemed it was too transmissible, and especially now, like the R0, which, okay, one of the cringe things about my first video, because you can tell I didn't know I wasn't an expert in the field, not even close. But one of the cringe things I noticed was I could not pronounce R0 correctly. Like, I called it the RO, the R0, right? Because I was just trying. I was trying to learn, But the R0, dude, the R0 blew up. It's crazy how high the R0 is. So back in the back when I met you. Oh, thanks, man. What's funny? Power Rob. I kind of go into like how that was made. So, for those who aren't aware, I'm involved in 3 main music projects. Oh yeah, it's dude Delta. It's all Delta, dude. So like, I'm involved with Thrill Killer, which is a rock band I write and I sing for. I'm in my solo project Power Rob, which is, I'll tell you how that name came into being, and Megatronics. So with Megatronics, it's a duo of us. It's me and another guy named Rob, and so to differentiate, he was more of a kind of like a death, more like an extreme metal kind of guy. And so I called him initially Shadow Rob, and he called me Power Rob because back then I did a lot of power metal. And so it just stuck. You know, now we're in a duo project. There's 2 Robs, and so we are officially, he changed to Dark Rob. So there's Power Rob and Dark Rob. And so I just figured for the sake of continuity that I would just call, you know, what I was doing here Power Rob, since it was, you know, being picked up by Megatronics and stuff, and people were starting to recognize the name. And so, yeah, I guess it's got a good ring to it. But, yeah, it's just Deltas everywhere. I'm glad you like it, man. Dig your name, too. Hard to forget. But, yeah, I've been keeping an eye on things. So, in terms of the COVID stuff, I said it. Okay, whatever. I said it quick. I'm trying to keep it down low. So, in terms of the pandemic stuff, I ended up I became an admin. There was a Facebook group I used when back in the day. I can't believe they were saying back in the day already about this stuff. But let me get rid of this guy. Okay. And so, anyways, I became a moderator of about 150,000 member coronavirus group, and I kind of started becoming the police for conspiracy theories. You know, there are conspiracy theories that ended up becoming true, but the problem is, like, there's ones that are effective, you know, constructive for us to look into, in my opinion. And Grant Morrison. Oh man, make sure you keep Grant Morrison away from Batman. Grant Morrison writes some, for lack of a better phrase, baddie stories. Like, I make a lot of my debates, like Batman debates, like who can beat who. It's always like, well, this number 1, does Batman have prep? Number 2, is Batman written by Grant Morrison? Because if he's written by Grant Morrison, he's gonna win, no doubt. Like, some of the BS Grant Morrison had Batman do, and some of the comics I read was just kind of like, dude, I don't believe this. I do not believe Batman's this good. Like, it was like Roadrunner levels of plot armor, and it just so insane. Or like Final Crisis, dude. Final Crisis was like a crazy trip. Like, it's so hard to follow Final Crisis. It is madness. But yeah, so I started moderating that group, right? I think that's one of the main ways I found guys like Quentin. So I kind of got absorbed into doing that for a while. It was kind of like this weird reverse troll sheriff I became for a while, where I just had to keep shutting down people that were trying to shut down a lot of more, I guess, science-based people. And it's annoying because I used to be more conspiratorial-minded back when I was younger, and over the years, taking them both, yeah, I did good. I had to differentiate like which ones are worth looking into. Like, for instance, like MK Ultra, like that's a real thing. It's been documented. It's totally real. Or like the Lab Leak, you know, like it's a high chance, from what I'm gathering, like especially since Robert Redford, former head of the CDC, is also saying, hey, this was a lab leak. It's just turning into this thing where it's just kind of like it's hard to deny that. And so, for as far as I'm concerned, that's worth investigating. Absolutely worth investigating. But some of the other ones, you know, a little bit wild. Let me check the chat real quick. Thanks, buddy. You know, maybe, you know, if the channel ends up being okay, you know, I just don't know how YouTube, you know, how aggressive they are about stuff about the pandemic. I enjoyed making those. Well, okay, let me rephrase it. I enjoyed the investigative side of things, you know, because it wasn't something I did too often. I enjoyed bringing people together. You know, we didn't have the biggest turnout, but I got meeting guys like you a couple other people that tuned in, it was nice because I felt we had this kind of camaraderie going on. Like you and other people, we're trying to figure out the truth. We all know that this is worse than they're telling us, and I hate saying they, by the way. The media. And I understand this. They did this during Spanish flu. I found propaganda from that era of like 1917, back when the virus was just beginning, and it was them saying, it's just the flu. Oh, whoops. What's wrong with me? There we go. And I mean, it makes sense. You gotta stifle panic, But yeah, no, it was fascinating. It was really fascinating. That's the thing. When I deal with people that argue with me about the topic, they always say stuff like, let's see. Well, okay, let me get into some of I have been doing some homework. And the Delta thing, the CDC, they've had some decisions that I thought were kind of silly. Now, while I was kind of MIA on the channel, I developed what I believed was long haul COVID, and so it was very hard for me to get anything done, including streaming. I didn't have the energy to do it. It was complete brain fog, and so I got the Moderna shot because I did some homework on what long haul was. I looked into the most recent studies about long haul, and so I learned that the mRNA vaccines can actually reduce, if not eliminate, long haul, which is part of how I'm able to do streaming again, because it eliminated my long haul symptoms significantly. And I learned a lot about how my body produces histamine, all these things that are involved with long haul problems. So let's go into some of the stuff CDC, didn't quite get right, in my opinion. I'm not an expert in the field, but this is it's counterintuitive to some of the stuff they talked about before. I am pro-vaccine under the case basically because I suffered from long haul, and it did indeed work. It made me able to function again. Long haul COVID is a headache. The fact that we have this problem, that you can get this virus and deal with this kind of problem, for months on end, possibly over a year, that seems artificial. That how many viruses do that? It's not like a polio thing where you're completely unable to walk. It's just a weird thing where your body's got brain fog, all this ugly stuff. And so, anyways, so Moderna, that's what got me back on my feet. I was able to completely function again. So I've got to say, that's what that made me more aggressively pursue my vaccine, because I knew that the mRNA vaccines had a higher efficacy rate of reducing, if not eliminating, long haul problems. So I got way better after I got my Moderna shot, because what happens is, I believe some of the virus stays inside your digestive tract, and your system, your body just freaks out. It starts trying to produce histamine to kill it. So what happens is, certain histamine producing foods makes you have a more intense reaction. So for instance, I couldn't eat soy. Spanky knows about this, actually. I had to learn about the food map diet, all this crap, just so I could even go back to the gym. It was insane. Hey, Tassie, I haven't seen you in forever. This is great. This is early 2020 reunion over here. Hey, what's going on? It's so cool to see you guys again. But yeah, so my opinion about the vaccine has stemmed more from the stuff they weren't talking about regarding it. And it's for instance, again, I could not figure out why I was always out of breath. I couldn't do anything. I put on weight, Well, kind of. Yeah, I got a mild case of it, I believe. I ran up on my doctors. They seemed to agree with me. So it was around the time that you kind of stopped seeing me on here. It wasn't a bad case. I have a lot of equipment here for voice lessons and stuff. And so I knew how to clear my respiratory tract in case of a problem. So what I believed was COVID, which my doctors agree they believe it was as well. I self-quarantined. I taught lessons from home. And I was quick to use a nebulizer to get inside the lower respiratory infection to clear it out. I didn't want to have scarring, because some singers have had scarring, even mild cases of it. they're unable to sing after the fact. Like they didn't think they had a bad case of it, but they had these kind of like crystallized things in their system, in their lungs, and it just stays there and just scars everything up. So I did not want that, because I want to go back on tour. I want to perform again. So the energy was the big problem, and the brain fog. My God, brain fog was horrible. Could not think straight. So again, it was not a bad bout, but it was the crap after that was the problem for me. And this is, oh my. Hold on, guys. Your boy needs to focus. Just a second. Okay, I'm good. Okay, go. So, I'll low-key, before my long-haul problems, part of me was a little apprehensive about the vaccine because I was like, I didn't feel I was I was not really in a case where I felt like, or I wasn't in a group of people that I thought was going to be susceptible to the virus. I was more concerned about my family, like the people that are more at risk. But once I had the long haul stuff, it became like this, multi-month journey to figure out what the heck is going on with my body. So when I talk about GI issues, this is a irritating problem with a lot of the COVID stuff. It's not so much about you going to the bathroom. It's more so about your gut's biome. It just gets wrecked by COVID. So that's the first problem you can deal with long haul. And so if I had certain foods, my ability to digest things that caused the histamine response was just totaled. And so things that and also developed new allergies. That was the craziest one. Like new foods I couldn't respond well to. And so, like for instance, I never had a problem with soy. I grew up with a Japanese babysitter, and so she always had me eating Asian food all the time. I put soy sauce in everything. And after my bout of COVID, I couldn't. Oh. Hold on, let me kill this guy. God, what's wrong with me? I'm blame that on long haul. No. Okay, so I've said it. Okay, at this point, whatever. We can just say COVID because I've said it a bunch of times. So, anyways, I started looking into things like how your body digests and like histamine, and that was a big thing that helped me out. Let's see. It's a great question. Respiratory acidosis. Okay? I think I know where you're going with this one. Respiratory acidosis. Does that have to do with the acidity of your body? Because I actually experimented with that one. Oh no, by all means, dude, it's so great to see you again. Let's discuss these things. As I was saying earlier, I find it hard to believe that this was not linked to a gain of function, at the minimum, kind of leak. I agree with you guys there on that one. Now, yeah. So okay, that's interesting. You say the respiratory acidosis stuff. That did help to a degree. What instigated what made the issues more intense for my shortness of breath and stuff was indeed I was on keto for a bit. So yes, I actually do have a powdered form of calcium. God, it's the best form. It's powdered downstairs. There's 3 kinds of calcium. I have the most easily digested form, and I put that in my shakes and stuff sometimes. So yes, I did try that. It helped to a degree. I believe that my keto diet had increased respiratory acidosis, but it didn't explain my new allergies. And when I had my Moderna shot round 2, I could think again, like I could function again. I felt so much more sharp after it. But yes, I believe it's a multifunction thing. I think me being on the keto diet was a bad idea around that time because it is a highly acidic diet. So yes, good point there. I'm sure I'll remember the name of that calcium powder. But yeah, that's so cool. Like you're the first person I've talked to that knew about that stuff, and that like this is stuff before the pandemic I would not have cared about, but I had to I really obsessed with that to get over these problems. So you know me, after tuning into my episodes and stuff, you guys can tell like I'm not someone that's going to completely toe the line of the government unless I believe there's some science behind what they're saying. Like these guys, they pulled the wool over our eyes when this began. They told us, just the flu gang. I was suspicious about that, but I stick by what helped me out, and Moderna helped me out. I specifically requested the mRNA vaccine. It was dose 1 where I felt the first significant improvement of brain fog, and then dose 2 was a couple days after. I was like, wow, I can sleep again, all that stuff. Really, I'd like to look at an article about that, because there's been a lot of reports. For instance, there's been a lot of alarming reports on kind of both sides of the aisle. The kind of more, I guess, anti-government side of it, and the pro-vaccine kind of side of it is, for instance, there was one from the UK I read today that they were theorizing. I forgot the name of the organization, but it was well respected actually. Come to think of it, actually, I can pull it up. Let's go pull it up here. Here we go. Yeah. So it's in my chat here, and it was pretty alarming. It was talking about how. Yep, got it here. Okay, so it was a UK thing, and they were mentioning that they were believing that a new SARS kind of offshoot of a SARS-CoV-2 was going to eventually arise based on some data they found. And the organization, let's get the name of it. They know. Here we go. So, the Scientific Advisory Group for Emergencies under SAGE Publications. I've heard they've had quite a good track record, worth listening to. And they were talking about a new strain of the virus that was comparable to the mortality rate of MERS. And that's a big deal, because MERS has a mortality rate of about 33%. Oh my god. Hold on. Your boy's got to think. Ooh. I got him. All right. Whew, that was tough. Yeah, I'll take a look, buddy. I saw every theory you can think of in that coronavirus group. It was it was like conspiracy hell for me. There's some of it is real, and some of the other stuff was so out of left field. I made a bingo card for what I was expecting, and I would fill it out in front of the person as they were telling me stuff. But there was some legitimate, there are legitimate things. For instance, there's one of the things that I thought was a little concerning was I do think that there are some therapeutics that are kind of being shoved under the rug. Now, before I go into that, though, I need to make pretty clear here. There are a few of the popular therapeutics everyone was touting that I don't think has much science behind it. So, for instance, ivermectin, I've seen, at the moment, the evidence seems promising, but there needs to be more evidence about ivermectin. Hydroxychloroquine I thought was a little suspicious. Mainly, here's my main reason about the hydroxychloroquine argument. Trump had pushed hydroxychloroquine for quite some time, even as a preventative, And, did I get him? Good. Okay. So here's my question about hydroxychloroquine. I looked up President Trump's cocktail when he was sick. And if he was indeed taking it, to such an effect, then why was it not in his cocktail when he was sick? Why was it Regeneron? Why was it all of these other drugs, like the antibody cocktail, all that stuff? What happened with hydroxychloroquine? So I think some of them, there's some hype behind them that doesn't make a lot of sense, but other ones, perhaps, Yeah, I've read about some of that kind of stuff, and it's funny. Actually, I was looking up. Speaking of chloroquine, I was looking at a video recently. It was a I think it was a 43 emergency pack for a downed pilot. If a pilot crashed in a jungle. No, it was Vietnam. Yes, the 60s. And so it was basically their survival pack, and it had a form of chloroquine in it, which was so neat. Given what we've learned about the last few months. But I just didn't. I was not convinced. Based on what I learned about it. I learned about another kind of silver bullet for treating an issue about COVID, and I did some homework into this, and it seems to be kind of people seem to be agreeing more about this approach to stopping it if you have it yourself. And it was kind of, again, it was my silver bullet in case I had it. So I was diagnosed with some allergies, nothing too big, right? Just typical seasonal allergies years ago. And I had a doctor that just loved giving me budesonide. Budesonide is an inhaled oral steroid. And it's quite gentle. Like, I think that the only downsides I've noticed is, like, some increased anger here and there. Like, you just get more irritable at times. But most people don't even notice that. And, I go back now. Yeah. Oh, boy, get back down here. So anyways, budesonide, right? So let's go into how that works. So the big problem people typically had, especially early on, with it being a lower respiratory infection, was when we get to the lungs, and removing inflammation in the lungs is no easy task. It's very hard to do with over-the-counter stuff. And so I was given budesonide to be used in a neti pot initially for my sinuses. But I have a nebulizer because most like really professional singers, not, like if you're going to be touring, like using your voice constantly, there's no real reason to not get a nebulizer. Like, it really can only help if you're really using your voice constantly. So, get rid of this guy. Okay. So I knew that the main way to use budesonide was to nebulize it. Because you can, and with nebulizing, it turns whatever liquid's inside the system into a very fine mist. And so I thought to myself, okay, well, what if I'm inhaling this corticosteroid? Let's see. Interesting. I knew it's got some. It's been used for decades for a reason. But with the budesonide, I started looking into examples. I was thinking to myself, okay, couldn't this be used to stop, the scarring of the lungs and all the other significant problems seen with COVID? And so I found that there was a doctor in Texas who had been using budesonide, zinc, and a generic antibiotic as a cocktail. And he claimed that he had 0 deaths in his practice during the first wave. So this is before vaccines as a preventative measure. And I thought that was so fascinating. So I kept my hands on that, the budesonide, as a silver bullet. And that's what the doctor in Texas was talking about. I also found studies from Japan that backed up that inhaled corticosteroids could be used to fight off COVID. So those were all, in my back pocket in case I really needed it. But it didn't change the long haul problems. But interesting, respiratory acidosis, that is so fascinating you brought that up. So one of my running theories was I wasn't able to train much because I was so tired from the long haul stuff that I went on keto. And also I just was trying to stay inside more. And with keto you can eat Spam, and you can lose weight. But I think that the combination was not handy. Now, what's also interesting is I could see that, but it's hard with the long haul stuff. Because long haul, you really can't fake that. Like, long haul made me sensitive to caffeine. That's how weird it was. Like, if I drank coffee, my body would shut down. Like, I was so weak that my last rock opera, I had an award ceremony, but I couldn't even attend my own award ceremony. We actually won best musical and stuff. I couldn't get off the couch. Like, I was so just destroyed. So something was wrong. Like, around that time, I did not have a very super high acid-based diet. I had my calcium. I was very clean. I even had pasture-raised eggs. 4 pasture-raised eggs every day. I could list my diet. 4 pasture-raised eggs with my first meal usually with grass-fed cheese. I'd mix that. I would then have a shake. Plant-based protein with kiwi, maybe some creatine. And then the rest of my food would be a completely just clean food. I'd like to look more into that. The acidic stuff, I think there is definitely some science to it. Like, I know that when I start taking more calcium, I feel better, especially depending on what kind of calcium it is. Like, I know there's different forms of calcium which can really reverse those problems. I think it's God, was it calcium bicarbonate? I forgot the name of it, but it's downstairs. But I got the best kind possible. But I agree, there is some science to that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's true, but I would say that placebo can really only go so far. I know how my voice is supposed to work, you know? So even things like parts of my voice would just become consistently clogged. Like there's just things that I used for over 10 years it just didn't want to respond the way I needed it to. That's what it was. Bicarbonate soda. Yes, soda. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. I mixed it in my shake yesterday. So, but that's been a late addition to my regimen. But you do have a good point there. But I'll tell you one thing that really helped me out with my energy after I got the second shot was here we go. Sorry. Was the FODMAP diet. The FODMAP diet was so useful. Let me switch over to better weapon. Like, basically, I had to remove some foods that it was hard removing them. Like, this is my first month caffeine-free. Like, no caffeine at all. And I've had to remove the FODMAP category that involves onions and garlic. Oh, my God. Likewise. Dude, getting rid of garlic is tough. Like, garlic and onion. I love onion. But I believe that getting rid of that helped a lot. Like I was able to sleep again. Another thing that's interesting too. So long haulers, there's a collection of supplements that can really help with those problems. My performance in the gym just skyrocketed after I tried a few. Was niacin. Now the reason why is apparently COVID reduces the amount of the NAD plus molecules in your body, which is one of the sources of energy we have, and niacin can produce that. Specifically, they did not niacinamide, or I forgot how it's pronounced, but the actual true niacin flesh kind. That was the first day I got good sleep. Was niacin. Felt incredible. Dude, I think you followed this channel like well before the virus. This is probably the most virus-centric show I've had in a year. Like I did not expect. Dude. The B group in general is awesome. I feel you there, man. I feel you there. Oh shit. Your boy has to focus for just a second. Okay. Oh, that hurt. Oh, the good old days before Super did exist. Oh my god. Back when Vegeta would never reach Goku's level because he could never figure out Super Saiyan 3. Remember when Super Saiyan 3 was really cool? Remember the Janemba transformation? It, like, rocked the whole universe. Remember that crap? Oh, crap. Dude, I hate what happened to Super Saiyan 3. I think that's such a cool form. All good, dude. Appreciate you tuning in. It's just shotgun. Oh! Bad idea. Bad idea. I did a bad idea. Bad idea. Okay. Let's try it again. Let's try shotgun. This is the... Dude, yeah. Fusion Reborn has some good stuff in there. The animation was pretty wild. I mean, I'm so happy we have Super. Don't get me wrong. Like, there's a lot of problems I have with Super. There's a lot I'm not thrilled with. But there are some things I like, too. You'd like my Dragon Ball Facebook group. We have these talks all the time in there. Well, it was like the closest Super Saiyan 3 Goku had. No, I would say he did have one legitimate win, which was Haruto Garm, which made no sense at all. Because I don't care what kind of training Goku did. He's not catching up to Mystic Gohan. Not in Z, at least. Yeah. This well before the virus. This was mainly a Dragon Ball Z YouTube channel. I had a series where I went into like the science of it and stuff, and like compare like who could beat who, and I've been a lifelong fan. I have my figure arts collection. I gotta update it actually. I'll make a video sometime soon and kind of show everyone how big it is now. I got custom made figures and stuff. Like I actually went to the World Tournament as a kid, and for the Dragon Ball Z collectible card game, I got to meet the voice actors and stuff. Went all the way to Ohio. Yeah, it was addicted. My favorite thing, probably my favorite interest these days, is just Dragon Ball. It's just old reliable. Even Super, like Super's got its moments. I would say there are things that Z clearly did better, but double check anything else I need. No, we're good. Okay. Please wait. No, that's cool. Like the figurized ones or whatever, or figurized ones. That's what we might be talking about. Those are the kit ones, I think. I was always a big fan of figure arts. Let me go save here. Okay, map. Yeah, screw it, we'll do that. Okay. Oh, by the way, okay, this is cool Dragon Ball news. So this is me kind of going back into like I do like me some Super sometimes. So in the figure arts line, I never got my hands on a legitimate Super Saiyan God Goku. Like they never, I just didn't collect when that figure was big, and so by the time I got into it, they were insanely expensive. Like getting a Super Saiyan, I know that my favorite is the collective head canon the fan base tries to use for that. They try to say that in Super Saiyan Blue, there's a lot better ki control, and so Goku can like get a lot weaker, which is how like Kale like just no sold the Kamehameha in the face, but then later Super Saiyan 2 Goku is just wrecking him, which is the only way that makes sense. It's the only way you're gonna get around that crap. Where was I going with that? Oh yeah, so Super Saiyan God Goku, I never got my hands on him, right? And so Tamashii Nations does this thing where every year they release a special edition character that's only allowed during this event. Oh, speaking of Carnage, did you see the trailer for the new Venom movie? What'd you think? But yeah, so I managed to finally get my hands on the 3 forms I wanted. For San Diego Comic-Con, because of the virus, they made a special Super Saiyan God Goku with like different colors, and he's like updating the stuff, and it was allowed online for like 2 hours or 3 hours, but I knew it was gonna crash the servers, and it totally did. So I managed to, with a crashing website, I managed to grab 2 of them. And there were people that waited for an entire day, and it shut down at that point. It sold out within like minutes. But I managed to get 2 of them. I also managed they reissued Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and I managed to find 1 left on a pre-order. Like it sold out just instant because everyone wants that one. I could never get my hands on it either, but yeah, it sold out instantly, and So I managed to, I went to a French website and I managed to get that too. And so like, cause I had to get like knockoffs to like just, you know, put them together and like make sort of, you know, fill-ins and stuff. And it just wasn't the same. Like I wanted the real deal, right? And not only that, this is the crowning jewel, the one I wanted for all these years. In like 2015, Bandai revealed a prototype of Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and they showed it at the what was it? It was like some sort of comic. It's like some sort of event they had, and I wanted it ever since. I think Super Saiyan 4 is like criminally underrated as a design. I think it's really creative, and they finally released the pre-order, and that pre-order was just gone. Like I didn't have a chance. Amazon eventually got a pre-order, and I got it so ahead of time that you couldn't even find it on Amazon, and I managed to grab one of them. So I'm pretty stoked that I have Super Saiyan God SDCC exclusive coming in, a Super Saiyan 3 legitimate finally coming in, and a legit Super Saiyan 4 coming in. And these pre-orders are months out. This is how rare they are. Like Super Saiyan God's coming in this month apparently. Super Saiyan 3 is September, and then Super Saiyan 4 is January. I gotta wait for that. But yeah, I'm a happy Dragon Ball fan right now. I'm pretty stoked. But yeah, dude, the biggest problem, I think we can both agree, the biggest problem that Super has is mainly the power scaling. And I mean, I would say like second place is probably the characterization of Goku, and then third place is the inconsistent art. So I'd say that it's probably a good big three of the problems of Super. 4, if you're gonna for 4 for me. Oh man, that's hard to say actually. Inconsistent storytelling. That wasn't storytelling, but I guess plot holes. Like the entire Goku Black arc was just confusing. It didn't make much sense to me. Hold on. Like I liked it. I think that the design of Goku Black as a character, like narratively, was really cool. But there are elements of the execution I thought were just a mess. Excuse me, I am talking about Dragon Ball. Anyways. Yeah, so, I think Super Saiyan 4 is possibly my favorite form still. Just in design. But I gotta say, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, it's still pretty cool. Like, it's still pretty hype. Oh, sure. Love you, man. Dude, I appreciate it. I'm usually, again, I mentioned before, I am in the slog of every conspiracy you can think of. It's thrown my way. Again, I moderate a group of like 140,000 people, and it's a coronavirus group. So like, sifting through what's real and what isn't was tough. Like, I got ganged up on by a lot of conspiracy theories. But the thing is, I like me some internet arguments. Like, not gonna lie, it was like, for me, it was like a cat with string. It's a problem. I love it. Like, it's so fun for me just to find fun ways to, you know, fight back. So like, being able to talk to you guys about this that might have different opinions I think it's healthy, because you guys were there from day one. You know, we all were in that together back then. We all were on the same side, and so as a result, I know you guys you hunted for the truth, and that's how we all got to meet each other. You know, and as a result, I'm happy to hear conclusions you guys came up to, because even though this is a serious topic, I find it fascinating. Like, that, aside from the fact this is a really big deal, I'm interested about this stuff. You know, like, part of why I had the channel, not just because I wanted people to know what's coming, but like, I was interested. You know, this is a massive event. I want to know about it. I want to learn about it. So it's like when I was a kid, I was a big fan of like storm chasing. I've just, this is big. It's nature, you know, it's something huge. So I want to learn about it. But anyways, oh my, you little, oh shit. Huh. Anyways, hope you have a great night, man. Thanks so much for tuning in. And I'm going to be on here again Tuesdays and Thursdays, my friend. Thank you so much for tuning in. And have a great night. I'll be hanging out here for a little longer tonight, though. But it is really great to see you. And same with you, Tassel. I want to know more what you guys are thinking about this. Okay, we gotta let them fight for a little bit. Take care, buddy. Now we gotta let them duke it out for a bit. So while they're doing that, no, let's hear it, man. I give you guys a massive benefit of the doubt in whatever you want to bring here, because you guys were part of the OG crowd, and as a result, you didn't get swept up into some sort of frenzy or partisan stuff. Back when it all started, we were all part of the same group. We all were trying to figure out what was going on. We saw something happen in Wuhan, and we started getting curious. So I may not agree with all the stuff that I'm not even sure. Maybe we will agree, but maybe there are things we're not going to necessarily agree upon. I've done my homework on a lot of stuff. I believe, but I'm happy to be open-minded with you dudes, because when you guys were hunting around for info, you were open-minded about my channel and what information I tried to gather and do my best to warn people. Ultimately, I want who was responsible for this to be brought to justice. I believe this was a leak. I think that the gain of function stuff seems very likely. But it also means that it's a serious illness, Possibly, it would help this make a lot of sense. That's a good way to put it. It'd be an easy way to put that. Hold on. I think we were just reminiscing with some old friends, Darth Spanky. Tassie here and Stinky Shoes, they were the guys, some of the people who were tuning in during my very first run of this back in last February and March, back when this was like just the flu. But it's a heck of a claim to make. Oh God. Ugh. They were supposed to kill him. That was the plan. It didn't happen. Get a drink of water. I'm gonna try that again. Oh, that was an L. Is that what you're asking? You asking if I took an L there? Yes, I did. I took a big L. that sucked. All right, let's try to piss them off again. Ooh. They fighting? They fighting? Hey man, it's ultra violence. What else do you want, buddy? A nightmare? 1v1 me, mate. Cyber Demon. Oh. Okay, I know what I gotta do. This is kind of an RNG thing, real quick. I gotta take care of. Oh. You're playing with an Ultra Violence. It's tough, man. It's tough. They're not fighting. That's the problem. They've got to fight. I'm not getting good on getting the RNG on their infighting tonight. So it's really hard. Ah. Okay. I'm gonna just save before the door. Oh man, Doom Eternal's okay, but this is where it's at, man. Like this is like one of those smooth, buttery games ever made. You're doing Ultra Violence, just like this. First, where you at? What? Am I locked in? No, I'm not locked in. I'm good. That's them. There we go. The other way. Ooh, it was fun. The running shoot or shot. Now we're gonna open up the secret door over here. Yoink. Double barrel. Sneak around you for a second. Ooh. Ooh. It's just the dang cyber demons. One part is tough because I gotta get around him to get the yellow key. So the best way to beat them is to get them all to fight each other, and then you can, you know, kill whoever is alive. And so if you're lucky, it's not the cyber demon, because it's easy to pick the barons of hell off one by one. Okay. All right. Excuse me. Here we go. I couldn't crack my fingers. Couldn't pull it off. All right. It didn't work. You are useless, all of you guys. I swear. Do I have to cut down all you guys one by one? I'm never gonna get that weapon. Or to get that key. And now goes all the weapons, all the ammo and ammo I had to kill the Cyber Demon. Yep, no cell. We can do this. My God. You guys. Ah, thought I had some rockets in here I could pick up. probably the worst outcome for that room possible. Like, I gotta fight them all one by one. The heck? Open up! This is not good. Great, he's fighting one of them. And I gotta take care of the rest. Oh! Each. Yeah, there you go. That taught him. I don't know about that. I don't think we got L coming. Now, I might die here because I'm optionally going to fight the... Oh, shit. Fine. Screw you guys. Gotta reload that again. Missed the jump. Timing it was wrong. There. Well, what happens is if I miss that jump right there, look, that falls down and you just automatically lose. There's no way to win. So you have to load there. If you miss that little ramp, you can't beat the level. So yeah. That's the only reason I loaded there. You've lost the round at that point. Alright, cool. So there, you can skip the Cyber Demon, which is what I did there. Because I already got the key. But it's ultra violent, so call me a break. Ooh. It's a pretty good run, damn it. Not my fault they didn't want to fight each other. Dang, die already. The Cyber Demon? Yeah, a rocket to the face, you're dead. Like, if armor, yeah, you might survive one shot, but two, no. You're dead. Cyber Demon does not play in this game. Okay. Okay. We're off to a good start. So this is a pretty good run for this level. Now, the problem with this level is ammunition. Bug in here. So you've got to get through this level. Okay. So we got to get through this level by minimizing ammunition used. And on ultraviolence, that can be easy. It'll be quite challenging. All right, that'll help a little bit. Okay. So far, so good. Who shot at me? So you've chosen death. I knew you were coming this time. I was ready for you. You should forget he's there. Oh, that's right. You can't spawn. I know what to do to you. Oh, you're fighting. Dang, these shotgun shells. This ain't good. Is that shell down there? No. That one will summon, though. I believe he summons. Don't you? No, you don't. Oh, good. That's one of the few things in Ultraviolence. I don't know why they do that. But the Pain Elemental cannot summon. So he just sits there and just does nothing, see? So be sure to not waste ammo on them. I'll be shot on the right, though. There's a guy with a pistol. Yep. Okay, now for you. Die already. Thank you. Alright, that's a couple W's, let's say. I got a couple W's. Going pretty good. Alright. See? Couple W's. Yeah. What? Oh, right. How did I get that? Oh, that's it. Okay. That sounds nice. That sounds very nice. I know someone in the chat here that likes ice cream. Nice try. Actually, you got me. Ooh. Nope, you're not tricking me with that. Okay, how we doing with ammo? I think we're doing okay with ammo. There's a necessary place to use that. Nope, ain't wasting ammo on you. Later. Screw that. Alright, not bad. Not bad. I hate this level with a burning passion. Spanky has seen this in action. On Ultra Violence, it is hell. I do not expect that I'll be beating this anytime soon. Ugh. No health. I doubt that. Ugh. Stay in there in case. Nah, Ultraviolence Doom is tough. Heat Seekers. Okay, here we go. Ugh. God. That part is hard. Alright, let's try again. Man, Halo 2. I used to play Halo 2 a lot. This is harder. Like play all those multiplayer maps like Lockout and stuff. Lockout was always fun. And Halo ripped off Doom anyways. Diet Doom. Yeah, you get regeneration in that game, shields and all that stuff. I gotta hunt around for health and stuff half the time. I gotta plot out every one of my moves. That was intense. Yeah, I'm fasting right now. I'm hungry too. Damn. Say that anyways. Oh, I might have to end it here tonight. Same guy. Let's try again. I got him. I'll get him. I got him. Shoot with a shotgun on this one. Got him. Alright. I gotta find some health. A little bit of health this way, actually. Damn it, I knew it. Ugh. If I could avoid them flanking me, I got it. God. Ugh. Definitely saving this time. Ah, here's some health. Did I miss any? No. Let's check this door. Nope. Okay. Now they're fighting. Oh, your background check? Where are you trying to work? Oh. Yeah, there's no way I can get around there. Oh, boy. Inside there is a megasphere. If I can somehow get the health. Yes! Oh, 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 now they get to fight. I did it. Let's go. Now wait. Oh, cool, huh? Hope we get some hope we get some regular income, man. Alright, I think it's time. That's about all the infighting I can get. Wait, I just found the secret area. That's a little late there, buddy. Fuck out of here. I gotta release him. I gotta release that guy. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ah, this is terrible. Oh, fuck me. He just shot you. Fight him. It might be for me tonight. It might be for me tonight. I think I've done a good run today. I'm proud of my work. Let's see what he says. See, I told you, man. This hell, you give this a shot. You do not want to do ultra violence on refueling base. I've beaten it before a few times, but man, let's see. You just don't want to go to college? I'm catching up on the messages now. So you're not a big college guy. I guess I could try a little more. Ah. I should just use the other save, to be honest. The one where I... Wait, I hope I didn't save over by accident. Oh, God. Hit scanners. Yeah. Let's try the top one. Alright, that's our best bet. Yeah, I wasn't a giant fan myself. It's coming for me. Get my way. Okay, we're doing much better this time. I can hit him. No! Wrong one. I have an idea. This won't be easy, but I might be able to pull it off. Come on, Doom guy, hit your target. Oh, yeah? Can't say I'm familiar with that. The super volcano, huh? I always thought it'd be Yellowstone that did the deed. Got any information about that? Oh, I wish I found that secret door in here. That would have been very useful. That's it. Oh! So I have to hit it. Oh, triple. Alright. Well, I'm back up to 5 again. Alright, guys. Guess we're still going to play some Doom. I have an idea. Yep, so I thought. So that's the gimmick. Excellent. It will be most useful. Oh, I didn't know about any of these tricks. Oh my god. This makes refueling base so much easier. I mean, I don't know. I always see a lot of Yellowstone reports and stuff like that. Like, I'm curious about it, but I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Remember the Bible code? Where the History Channel had this big thing about how the Bible code was predicting an asteroid was going to hit the planet and stuff, and then like nothing happened? Oh. God, I hate this part. What the? How do they know I was there? I'm curious about it for sure. Be a heck of a spectacle, wouldn't you say? Come to Papa. Hold on, let me kill this bug real quick. mind. Alright, let's get back to work. Bad idea, Rob. Bad idea, Rob. Should not have opened that way, but whatever. Ooh. Felt good. That felt good. Made me feel warm inside. Alright. Warm and fuzzy. Gotta kill you. Getting low on the ammo front again. Okay. God, you guys again. What are we doing? Get over here. Okay, I gotta kill a cyber demon now. Got him! Yes! Done. I wait for this to wear off. Oh, here we go. Oh, I did it. I did it. Refueling base ultra violence done. Ooh. I'm not even gonna bother the circle of death. Like, I could probably beat it, but it ain't gonna be tonight. It's not gonna be tonight. I'd say I made great progress tonight, guys. This has been a pretty good run. I could do... I'll make a deal. I could do... Let me double check something real quick on Facebook. It's acting kind of funny. Okay. So... Can I go down? I'll make a deal. If you guys want to see more Doom, I'll do a run of Doom Episode 1 Ultraviolence. I can do that comfortably. But Doom 2 is that's a long campaign. That's tempting. Hey, Gohan, you want a 1v1? I'm kidding. 1v1 me, mate. Alright. We'll see who takes the L. Put you here. Wish I could move my alert box. Why don't we move it over? Try that music up. Let's go. Seems faster for some reason. Oh, I get now. And Chore was turned up in speed. Or their sensitivity, yeah. Yeah, it's a little hard to adjust. Like, sometimes it opens. Like, usually, I don't know how to activate this, though. It's got a mind of its own. Oh, yeah, I gotta kill these guys. Get that 100%. Get that hundo. Need to fix this screen real quick. That's about right. Got a good groove going on in this run. What? That's cool. Accident, but I'll take it. So that's how you get in here, huh? How do you lower that? I think I gotta lower by going in that room first. Oh, okay. I don't want the chainsaw right now. Oh my god. I had such a good run. Oh, there it is. Alright, we're getting the chainsaw. We're getting that chainsaw. Forgot how I got in there. Wait, try this. Alright, you already got it. Already got it. Upstairs this way. Oops. Nope. No, see, it's not this way. I just lose this place? Nope, I didn't. Right, we got it. Alright, here we go. I got the answer for you that time. Hate that surprise guy. Now I know how to kill him easily. That's the counter move. What the? Put me down. You want a really big plot hole from Super? Remember when Frieza was fighting Jiren and he said, "Hey, what happened to your poker face?" How would he know what poker is? He's an alien. There's your plot hole. He says it in both the Japanese and the English. There's no mistaking. That's canon. It's double canon. Now we gotta wait. 10 seconds. Oh, you guys come from? Not ready now. Did I hit the switch? I think I did, yeah. Okay. I did. Okay, we're gonna kill these guys anyways, because I want to be a completionist. Actually, let's kill these guys first. Okay. That's right, they're dead now. Ooh, it could have sucked. Ooh. Okay. Let's do this. That's the guy who's... Oh. I might just ruin the whole run. I'm gonna have to save real quick. Just be safe. Switch weapons like that, so annoying. Let's keep going. Nope. Not what was intended to do. I don't like going down here. But I'll take it. Break. Okay, getting some health back. Making it work. Nice. I don't get it. Oh. All the blood. Damn it. Yeah, whenever they run up to them like that, a lot of times is when I get unlucky with the RNG. That's gonna be tricky. All right, I'm one more shot, then moving on. Got it. Okay, I need that shotgun maxed out. Okay. Ah. Just in case. That's why. I knew it was gonna happen. I had a feeling. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. No. in what's VV? Oh. I thought they were playing Diablo. It looked like Diablo, but I was wondering why some of the character designs, I was like, I don't recognize them from the plot. You know what game is also considered better than Diablo 3? Diablo 2. Next month. Oh, come on. No. No. Whatever. I want the armor. Yeah, I'm playing Necromancer, that's for sure. Just like the old days. I'm definitely doing a summoner too. Man, remember back in the good old days before the patches where you can walk into town like an army of skeletons? Quoting Easy E, you know, the boys in the hood always hard. Come talking that trash or pull your card, and all of a sudden, now I can only have like 5. I'll still play it though. Oh, hello. I knew it was a... God, I forgot that trap. I thought the doorway was the trap, but no. That was the trap. Don't quote me, boy, because I ain't said shit. Alright. What the... How did... Huh? Oh, boy. Got kind of lucky there. Sorry about that. Oh boy. God, my aim's terrible in the spot. Fatigue is starting to set in. So I get a little tired. Oops, sorry. Ugh. What the heck blew up? How did I do that? Oh. Oh. That was really bad. 2 to go. Wait, yeah. Well, 1 to go, really. Final level's not much of a level. Come back. Yeah, should be easy enough. How'd they get into that fast? Whatever. They're dead. Alright, last level. Here we go. There we go. That's about right. I wasted a bit too many rockets on those specters. Alright, that's it. Yep, and there's your run. Hey, you got under par. That was fun. I'm exhausted though. I'm gonna get some sleep. But thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for the raid. Good stream tonight, Spanky. Caught some of that. And I'm gonna try to do Tuesdays and Thursdays. Got people that apparently want to come check it out more. I will see you. I'll see you in 2 days. Night.